Play with science.
Yeah, alright. Right, welcome back to another update for the DAMY Casemod project. You guys have been waiting a long time for this. I've had many questions. Bloody hell, how many questions? I don't know, I wasn't actually counting them. But so many that we actually thought, yes, we should actually finish this instead of just letting it rot here in this, on this working bench and whatever. So we decided to continue the case mod, which actually we're gonna do it anyway. But yeah, we're gonna continue the case mod, and as you can see, we have currently most of the things painted in primer. So we have the chassis, we have all the hard drive brackets and all that. We have the top panel, motherboard tray, and all that stuff. Only this wooden frame for the cable management system on the left side, no, the right side panel still has to get painted in primer. Other than that, we still have, of course, the front panel, it's also in primer, and all the PCI brackets which we've got lined up right here. So those are also all in primer. Now, what we're gonna do today is actually clean these things up because there's a little bit of dust on them after a while. So, well, they've been resting here for a few months. So we've got to clean them up. Then we're gonna put more primer on them, and then we're gonna finish the actual paint after they have dried. We can do that today probably. After everything has chilled a little, if all the paint is dry, and yeah, then we can put everything together, which is what we want to do within today and tomorrow, because this is a 2-day project, or at least the idea is to finish this in 2 days, so that everything is coming together. So we're gonna put all the rivets in it again, and then we can start building our actual PC in it. Now for the PC, we've had contact with MSI, so they might be sending us, or probably will be sending us, a motherboard and also a graphics card, if I'm not mistaken. So we have that, and then we still have to make sure that we get some other stuff as well, like the hard drive, DVD writer, and processor. And also, I guess, some memory, but I might still have some lying around somewhere. But yeah, that's the update for now. See you guys later. This paint looks nice, doesn't it?
The smell! It's magnificent!
Yeah, that too. See if we can do the inside a little more. Are you filming?
Nope, totally not.
Alright, so hello everyone. This is actually the final result of the first day of our 2-day modding session. What have we done today? Well, basically we've actually painted everything, cleaned it up first of course, but we painted everything, and currently most of it is drying. So these things are painted, actually only the front panel here needs some more painting done. Most other things perhaps only a layer or so, but everything which is painted in black is done. So these are all drying. And then we have also got these parts here. We've got the I/O area with the motherboard and the bracket area. We have got the motherboard tray, which is also completely painted and drying, as you can see. And over here we have the chassis, which is also painted completely in black and also drying. So basically everything is done. And tomorrow, when everything is has dried, we can put it all together and start putting the fans in, start putting the power supply in, and actually trying to make it look nice, put the LEDs in and all that stuff, so we can actually have put some power on it and make the lights go.
Lightning!
And then we just wait for the hardware to arrive to put it in as well. So yeah, I think that's it for today, and we'll see you guys in the next update. Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Second day today, and as you can see, the black parts are completely finished. All the white parts currently have another layer on them, which is currently drying. So what we can currently now do is actually put together a few things here. and that is of course chassis, which we'll put the I/O area in it. So for the motherboards, I/O shield and the brackets, which we also have finished already. Then we have motherboard tray, which will go in as well, and probably also the 5.25-inch bay as well as the 3.5-inch bay. Those can go in, and I think that's one of the biggest parts that's probably done then. Only the top panel will have to be put in with rivets, I guess. One more thing is these. We have feet. So we've got some very cheap feet from Coolmaster, from the Coolmaster store here in Europe. So these are what they actually put on the HCF series cases. And we're actually going to be putting these on our case. So I think they're going to be looking really good. We've actually tested them. It's going to look really nice with the case. And yeah, it's definitely better than what you had before. Those little plastic things looked like shit. So that's a lot better. So alright, we'll be putting these together with rivets and our rivet tool, and we'll update probably then again. So see you guys then.
You will.
Alright. Yeah, so as you can see, it's put together, or at least the inside is put together. Most of the black parts. Currently still waiting to put in, like, you know, this, because we have to slide it in, and the paint isn't actually entirely dry yet. So if you put it in too fast, the entire thing might, you know, paint might come off a little, and it's not gonna look too nice. So we're gonna leave that out for now. What's still drying, the other panels, as I said earlier. But yeah, as you can see, we've put the rivets in. Now, there's a few rivets here apparently that don't want to go in, and this one and this one, and don't really know why, because the holes don't seem smaller or larger, and there's no difference between the two metal plates. So yeah, I might put some smaller rivets in there, which I still have somewhere. Gotta go search for them though. But yeah, that's basically it for this. So that's all put together. What we now have to do is basically get the top panel, put that on with the rivets, and then we can put the side panels on, and actually and the front panel also. I cannot forget that. And then the case actually finished. The case, of course, because there has to get some stuff put inside, like fans, and we have a lot of fans, which will probably start sleeving, because we're thinking about putting black sleeving on the fans. So we're gonna do that as well, and yeah, we'll see where we're gonna be heading towards today. In any case, so far this is done. Hopefully we can put the top panel on as well today, and then we can, you know, put certain hardware in it already, and maybe just power it up to have the lights going. So that's the update for now. See you guys in the next one.
Rolling.
Alright, hey, welcome. Yeah, we've made one thing right now before we're going to sleeve, and that is the right side panel, which, as you can see, is finished. Now we've got some protective film on here still, so that's gonna be on for until we're finished. But yeah, this is a side panel. As you can see, you have actually the entire color scheme going on here. So you got the white and the black here, and as you can see, the frame here actually looks really nice. You know, we still have a little bit of a wooden structure. I don't know, can you see that on the film?
You can't.
You can't? Nah, if you zoom in or if you go closer, and yeah, you don't film like that.
Always.
No, but people have to turn their heads.
That's funny.
that's retarded, to be quite honest. Or they're gonna look retarded. No, but the wooden structure on this side looks really nice, in my opinion.
Yes.
I think you can see it. Yeah, I think you can see it.
It's quite hard. You can see it a little bit.
But if you zoom out, like that, and certainly you can see it here. In any case, looks really good. Certainly in real life, we can assure that. And we've got the color scheme going. I think you can see it there in the rear of the case. Come here. Here you can really see the difference in color. It looks really nice. There's kind of a warmer white together with this black. Looks really nice, in my opinion at least. I think looks nice for you too. So yeah, I think we're gonna start sleeving cables now, maybe. Yeah, and wait until the other parts are kind of dried down, so we can certainly put them together already. And yeah, then I think the case is almost finished. So see you guys then. Alright, I think it's time for another Casemod vlog update. And yeah.
I do not think so.
Oh yes, you think so.
We're currently sleeving the cables. As you can see, I quickly taught Thomas there how to do it, and he's currently doing a pretty good job here. So we're sleeving all the cables. We've got the side panel here is done. Still gotta put a plexi in it, of course, but that one's cut, so it's just double-sided tape that needs to be put on. And he's currently finished with another one. Yep.
More.
We need more. We need more. There's more sleeving over here. I've still got white sleeving and I've got black sleeving over there. So yeah, we've currently got that done. We gotta put the top panel on. See, I said side panel instead of front panel. You say front panel when we mean top panel.
Let's go side panel all the way.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've got the top panel, which will go on there in a second, I guess. I'm also gonna put on the feet. Probably install a few fans, and we're gonna do something else. I'm quite forgetting what it was. Oh yeah, I was gonna clean this workbench so we can actually work a little in a cleaner area. Also on this kind of surface, because of course we don't want to scratch the newly painted case. There's still the front panel. It's currently drying. I've put yet another layer on it. It's because it's wood, and of course it's different from this metal. So yeah, that's almost finished. See you guys in another update very soon.
I thought so. Okay. Well, enjoy. Look, we've done practically everything now. Only the front panel has to go on now. So I think I have to wait for that. And basically it. So the case itself is pretty much done now. You can see the cable management system here. It's not perfectly in line, you know. It's still an artisanal built case. It's not made in a factory or something. So
In China.
that's the important thing about modding. But anyway, I think it looks really nice so far.
It's unique.
So we put one fan already on top, so we're gonna put the other ones in, of course, as well. From here down below to. This is a 92mm fan, of course, with white LEDs. We've put this one in, of course, because it's a little bit more difficult to put in when the top panel is attached. So we've put it on before putting on the top panel. So now we're gonna put in the fans, so you can see also the plexi here. So we're gonna put in the fans, then we're gonna also put the feet on and see if we can put the front panel on as well. So I think this is looking really nice. I'm looking really forward to getting this thing finished today. And yeah, see you guys in the next update.
Alright, now welcome back to another update. And I think maybe this will be the last update for this video, or there will be another update. Then I will be filming that tomorrow. We have actually finished for today. I've taken this out of our working area, whatever it's called. We've taken a case to my room here, where I will actually be building the system in it. The system will be probably an MSI motherboard, an MSI graphics card, and then we'll see for the hard drive and optical drive and all that stuff. There's going to be water cooling in it. That's why there's two 120mm fans on the bottom. There will be a 240mm radiator there. The reservoir and pump will be right next to it, so right here. I'm not exactly sure yet how we're going to be filling this entire setup. There's still a few things I'm thinking about, how we're going to do it, etc. But I think we're getting there. Now, I said we might be powering it up today, which we're probably not going to be doing today anymore, for mainly one reason. We actually have these feet for the bottom, right? Now you can see there's no feet underneath it. Now that's because the actual screws that we had for the feet apparently weren't good enough. There's something wrong with them in such a way that basically if we screw them in, wasn't gonna work. The feet are just gonna fall off or whatever, it's gonna happen. So we're gonna get some new screws for that, and then we can put the screws on, and then we can start putting everything inside, because it's better to have the feet on the bottom first, before putting everything thing in it before putting all the weight in it. Now, as you can see, there's going to be a top power supply there. There's going to be the Cooler Master Silent Pro Hybrid 850 watt power supply. It's going to be pretty nice, I think. Every cable of that is modular, so we have no excess cables in here, cables that are not supposed to be in there. Now we've got the PCI brackets here, right? Now let me take something quickly. The actual brackets that will be going in, these are also white, so I still gotta find a couple of screws for that. We didn't really have screws first, but I still gotta find some screws. So, whoop. Basically, these will be going in here. So we have 7 of these, but of course we're not going to be using 7 if I have a graphics card in it. It's already 2 that we're not going to be using, but just because there's 7 spaces, we have 7 of these. It's just I don't know, because we think they're supposed to be 7, I guess. Yeah, what we also did is finish the side panel with the window here. Let me put my light here. So basically, if I can kind of show you, see there is a plexi behind that. It's very clear, that's why it almost doesn't even appear like there's one behind it. It's very clean, I really like it. The fact that we have no U-channel or anything around it, so that's really, really nice. So that's also very cool. And then the actual thing that I'm maybe most proud of is this. And this is cable management system. Now it's actually one big experiment, and there's still some residue around here from the protective film. I still gotta take that off, but we took it off after putting the acrylic on the side panel. But anyway, yeah, this is actually one kind of an experimental thing. But what this allows us to do is to have more space behind the motherboard tray to do cable management. So it's gonna look really, really nice. It actually looks really nice on the case itself. I'm gonna show that in a second, I think. I'm gonna put them on so you guys can see. But yeah, the contrast with the black and the white colors is actually really nice, and it turned out very, very well. This is our first mod. I have to say that once again for the so millionth time. This is our first mod, so there are still a few issues which we ran into, things which we should do differently next time. Of course, we learn from everything we do. So yeah, just saying that. Let me quickly put the side panels on. Right, so I've got the side panels on, and I did indeed forget to mention one thing. Some of you guys might be wondering, what the hell is that front there? Well, that's of course not the front panel, and yeah, I've got my feet right at this because I'm sitting on the floor. I'm sitting on a chair. Yeah, there's no front panel because the front panel is currently still drying. Still not completely dry, so I'm not putting that on yet. So I'm still waiting for that. So yeah, this is it, and it looks really, really great. I think on camera also hopefully looks as great as it does in real life. Let me go around the now you can of course see stuff inside. Currently there's not that much to see inside. Now this is it's just a little exhaust fan which I thought we should do. Otherwise it would have looked a little bit dull, I think. I think that does make a cool difference, that fan up there. Just for, actually mainly I did that for looks. Let me quickly show you this side. So this is a side panel here. And maybe I should just turn the case just a second. Got my camera on top of the case now. So yeah, that's the side panel there. Currently I think that does already look very well. Now you have to imagine right there in front a white front panel. So I think that's gonna look really nice when it's all together. And also on the front panel we have these kind of bolts to fasten it, just like on this side here. And yeah, I think this will be it for today. If I do another update, that will be maybe tomorrow. I might do one more for this video if I get these screws for the feet, so we're gonna put the feet on. Then I'll probably also put the front panel on, so you guys can see exactly what it actually looks like when it's finished. And then we can start actually putting the hardware in, which I still gotta wait for most of it to arrive. I already have a few things, but most of it still has to arrive. And of course, that will be for another update. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another update. Alright, so here we are. I went to the city and bought some extra screws, as you can see here. I have some bolts for the feet, which we have put on the case, or which I have put on the case right now, because Thomas is currently not here anymore. He's had his own house. But yeah, I've put the feet on. What I'm gonna do now is put the front panel on, and this is the front panel, as you can see. Put some screws through already. This is yet another computer case. Don't look at that. That's an old computer mod. Nothing to see there. But anyway, this is the front panel, and it looks really nice in my opinion. So this is actually a wooden front panel. You can still see that, but I don't think that's actually wrong. I think that's actually really nice. So what I'm gonna do now is for the power button, we have a lamp drawn switch. I'm gonna put that through the hole. Then I'm gonna put the side panel on. I'm gonna screw that down. So I'm gonna put the case on like it should be. So rather more like that. So I'm gonna put the front panel then on, and it actually looks really nice with it. I can kind of imagine having it there. Well, for as far as a case can never be finished, I think we can say here that we're done. That the computer case at least, is done, it's finished. Yeah, let's have a quick look around it. So we have the side panel here with a window, clean cut like we like it. We have the feet, which look really nice in my opinion. And if you see here, we actually have this continually returning screw head, which I really like. Now if you see where we come from, I'll try to put a picture in here. So if we see what case we actually had before this was a case, or this case was modded, you can see we've come a very far distance before getting to this point here. So it's the front panel. Right here we have the Vandal switch from Lamptronics, or no, Lamptronics? No, sorry, I'm saying it's Lamptron. Sorry. So the Vandal switch from Lamptron. And this one actually has a white circle around it, so that's gonna look really nice when it's all booting up for the first time. I've actually used this switch to test it to check how bright it is, and it looks really nice. So you guys will see that probably in the update where we'll be installing the hardware. So we've got the front intake fan, the front 120mm fan. Now some people will say that's not a perfect circle cut there. Well, yeah, look, it's a case mod, it's our first mod. We use not the very best tools out there, and still I think this is a pretty good result. So yeah, shut up. Another thing people might say is, why do you actually install a fan grill there? Because maybe it looks nicer without the fan grill. Certainly when the fan is when the fan is turned on and when the LED will be lit. Well, look, first of all, a case has to look nice, but secondly, it also has to be functional. And if you want to use this case mod, which we plan to do, if you want to use this case mod afterwards, well, yeah, I don't like it to be open, because you can just basically put your fingers in it and block the fan, or the fan can hurt you. You know, that kind of stuff, or something can get thrown in. That shouldn't happen, so that's why there's fan grills. So we use them. Alright, and there's this side here with the cable management system, which you've probably seen a lot by now. But yes, yet again we have got the screw heads here, and I still gotta take off the protective film little here around the head. Yeah, we'll have to note that down. But yeah, it's not completely finished yet. I mean, the case is finished, but it needs to be built, so chances are that we're gonna do that when we're building the system in it. So now let's go around Currently you can see inside that I've put inside a radiator. It's not yet fastened with screws because we need to unscrew the fans for that on the bottom because we have to stick the screws through those fans. Currently those fans are just in there for us to have a decent idea of what the effect will be with the fans, or just the fans. And then we have the rear here. We get a fan grill there with the 120mm exhaust fan. This used to be an 80mm fan, so that changed. And we've got the bottom right here. Normal screws are used for side panels. We're not going with thumb screws for now. Maybe later we could change that, but we don't see that it's or we don't find it necessary right now. And I think that the overall, let me go move some chairs around here. I think the finish on, let me put my light up. Right now you can really see that this is wood with the light, like, you know, right there. But I think the finish is really nice and that it turned out really great. So right, let me take it to the side panel quickly so you guys can see the inside, and then that'll be the end for this update. Alright, and this is the inside of the case. So you can see the EKWB water cooling radiator here. This was sponsored to us by EKWB, by the way. We haven't really mentioned that yet quite a lot because we haven't really been doing much with the water cooling setup, but yeah, that has been sponsored to us by them, so thank you very much, EK Water Blocks. One thing I bumped into when maybe I should kind of try to fix that somehow is here with the hard drive cage. I've put it in, and you might see that's a little bit crooked because the bolt here, or at least there's a little plate here. Let me try to put some light on that. Right, so there's a piece of metal here from the hard drive cage that collides with the bolt there. So maybe I still have to Dremel out a little bit of metal here and repaint that. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with that because I don't really have much paint left. We had 2 cans of black paint. That was just enough, enough for the entire thing. There was a little left, but that's really it. But yeah, other than that, I think this has turned out really great. You guys have been asking for this mod, and really that has also been motivating us to finish it. And there you have the result. Now, I also noticed that people told me they were interested in this, or they told me on Facebook, because they learned how mods are being done. Basically because you really notice that we are really learning, because this is the first mod that we do, and you really notice that it's our first mod. And well, yeah, I think that because of that I might do a follow-up video just showing everything that actually went wrong in some ways, or anything that you should note when starting a mod. But I think I should finish here. My camera is actually saying there's no space left on my memory on the camera, so yeah, see you guys in another update video and in a video review. Very soon I'll be having a quick look at the Storm Scout 2 case. But anyway, see you guys in another video very soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.